1, 2. Charlie be outside. What's good with you? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Happy Sunday on this Sunday morning. Let me see. We got Charlie be outside. Mama flipping the building. Gary Mack, what up? King Sam, what's Gucci? Hope all is well with you and the fam. You too as well. And big shout to Queen Sam. Much love to her all the time. If she's watching right now or if she's working, much love to her. Let's get to it real quick. Today's Sunday service. We got a lot of things to talk about, but Sheldon Collins, what up? A big shout to Paradise Life. You already know. We here. Oh, it's my flip-flop shirt. Paradise Life on the back. Big shout to Lance in the streets with Keys. What's up, my bro? And congrats on the 200K. I didn't give you the I didn't go live since then, so shout to you on the 200K. Burt Ross, aka Air Miles Burt. Dirty Work is in the building. Listen, before we get started, pardon my voice, I lost my voice. Today is Dominican Father's Day. So if you cannot reach your chica, or she started a fight with you the other day, you'll speak to her again on Monday afternoon. There's no service today. The whole service in the country is knocked out because it's Dominican Father's Day. So I'm a little mad because nobody hit me up besides my fellas. Shout to y'all, hit me up. No ladies, no baby mothers, nobody hit me up saying happy Dominican Father's Day. Not one person. I'm like this. Wow. Okay. I guess they with the other baby daddy is what it is, right? So yeah, just so you know, if you can't reach your chica, today's Dominican Father's Day. It's like that. Let me get these comments. If you ain't get your tickets for Halloween, hit me up. A lot of you guys been inquiring. I'm averaging probably 3 tickets a day. We got spots. Don't worry about it, but hit me up. Don't wait till it's too late. Let me get up in here. Reggie BX, my bro, thanks for coming out tonight. Thank you for everybody who came out last night too, man. At a full house last night for the fight. Crazy fight. I lost a lot of money. I'm very upset about that. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I go further, wait. I lost a lot of money last night. Hold on. I'll be seeing motherfuckers begging. I'm gonna start begging. Help me, please. I lost a lot of money. Spence got whipped. I still can't believe it. Can't believe it. Hold on. Put my cash app. You can send $1. Just help me out. I lost my shirt last night. Betting on Spence. Charlie be outside. Salute to the bros in the chat. Appreciate you, my bro. And always great kicking it with you too. DJ Panther, what's up, my brother? That's my man who put me on to the 360 right there. Shout out to him. Tyler, regular Bronx borough president. Yeah, but bro. Bud whooped Spence. I never expected that. Here's the thing. All right, so I'm going to go into that real quick. We're going to go back to it. I'm going real quick. Reggie BX was right here. And Reggie will tell you what I said. And Lance was here too. I said, when Spence came out first, I said, why Spence coming out first? With some fat rap, I don't know who that was. Then when I saw Bud come out with Eminem, I said, wait a minute, he coming out with M? No, it's over. I already said that before the fight started. But Bud whooped him. I was like, Bud was like you smacked his mama or son. He was going to. It was a crazy fight. Good, I expected more out of Spence, but hey, Rich in the building was good. Old John was good with you. EJ the Don, shout out to you, appreciate it. G Styles, what's up, Gary? Shame to you, my brother. Happy to make his Father's Day to you as well. All Goody was good with you. Dirty Words said feeling undisputed like Bud Crawford this morning. Yo, listen, I gotta put respect on Nebraska now. I always be like the dudes in Nebraska. I said last night, I gotta put respect on Nebraska's name. So shout to all my homies in Nebraska. You would never hear me be like the dudes in Nebraska telling me what's going on in Sosua. Shout to Nebraska. I just want peace. SV the God, what up? Boston in the building. Mike D was good with you, baby. WDRC and Santo Domingo, Feliz Dia de Padre, you too, my brother. Appreciate it, Goody. Jerry Hogg was good. And shout to you, your son's birthday. Happy birthday to your son, Jerry. And thank you, Ma. Look, That's the only woman that hit me about Dominican fall. And not that it's a big deal, but I realized, like, damn, not one text, phone call, you can say, hey, what up? And that's when I realized, if a chick started a fight with you recently, or she's just not answering your calls, she's celebrating Father's Day with someone else. It's weird how this country is sometimes. And sometimes the most obvious and the most logical thing is like, oh, just don't worry about that. No, it's this way. Anyway. Yes, big up all the pops. Advantage training was good. He said Crawford was surgical. Bro, Crawford was, I mean, here's the wildest thing. Crawford was on a mission. And like I said, I lost money because I bet on Spence, but I'm a Crawford fan too. I just felt Spence was going to win that fight. At the end of the day, I'm mad I lost bread, but I'm not mad at Crawford. I'll tell you guys, I'm a Spence fan, I'm a Crawford fan. I rooted for Crawford in every fight besides last night. And like I said, Crawford won, hey, he did his thing. I'm still going to root for Crawford though. Blade Runner, what's good, my brother? By the way, everybody who had orders for your shirts, I sent shirts. I know Blade Runner, you got some new shirts too. Passport holders, the deliveries went out yesterday. Okay, my sister took everything back to Atlanta. She shipped it all out, so you should get your stuff, I'd say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably the latest. But everything went out. All the deliveries I had for you guys, if you had a delivery with me, it went out yesterday. My sister went to the post office, took care of it. So you should be getting your stuff in a couple of days. God willing. He said, that's good for going against Nebraska. Facts. Yeah, them heat wings. I got another surprise. Reggie, you know that. Well, Blade Running, it was just, I expected more out of Spence. I actually expected more. Spence was like, someone said Spence looked high, and I said at the beginning of the fight, he looked high. But it is what it is. CAB No Limit was good with you. Yeah, he was a beast. Free Society in the building. Sophia Felix, what's good? What you love? Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Big shout out to Sophia Felix, putting on her peoples, her moms. Great to see her moms having a good time out here. So big shout out to you, sis. Sky Rider, what's good with you, baby? Shan Brown in the building. Shan, your package went out, so you should be getting it soon. Rico, what's good with you? 215 in the building. Appreciate you, my brother. Oh, by the way, so based on our conversation in the group earlier, I'm going to start the Fantasy Football League this week. I'm actually looking for somebody to take charge and be a mod in it. So somebody hit me up. I already hit the group up, so we're going to see if we can do it. We're going to start with a $20 group first, like we do every year. Then once we fill that group up, we'll do a $50 group for those guys interested. But we'll do the $20 group first, and then we'll go to the next one. So the fantasy football the league will be started this week. I will post it and let everybody know. This way you guys can join in. Oh, what's good with you? Okay. Corey Kirk, what up? Yeah, definitely shout them heat wings. Look, I don't like to brag and boast. I did it with those heat wings. I did it. Like, I was like, we did it. Be careful. What up? How come you want a happy Father's Day, but you're not Dominican now? I mean, I might have Dominican children. You know, I didn't get a happy Father's Day on Father's Day, American Father's Day. So at the end of the day, Ron Meredith was good. Yes, the PO cruise is 28 days away, 26 days away. Oh, man. We're going to be taking over the boat. I'm on iceberg duty. It's going to be a dope time. Definitely hit that like button. Jesse Shorts, what's good? He said Crawford made it look easy. Yeah, no, I don't want a rematch. Spencer's talking about rematch. I don't want a rematch. I can't see that again. I can't see that again. Miguel Torres, what's good with you, baby? So, I want to give you guys a heads up on something. Two things. Yes, I do have cigars. Some of you guys don't see my cigars anymore because I have a new humidor. I'll show you the humidor right now. So, the new humidor I bought to keep all my cigars super fresh. But I put the sign up there so you can see it. There you go. Right under the Jets helmet. That's the new humidor. Okay? So we got the cigars here still. paradiselyfe, A. Louis cigars. The only brands I rock with. So we do still have the cigars. Someone asked me, so I didn't see your humidor. I changed it up to a nice humidor. The cigars are right in there. Okay, right under the jet summit. So we still got them. And shout out to you guys that smoke. You know, keep nice cigars on deck. Today, besides talking about boxing, which I'm sure we're gonna have this conversation over and over again, besides talking about Dominican Father's Day, because it is what it is, I don't get nothing anyway. We're gonna talk about last week when Charlie B. Outside was on the live. Fear. What do you fear? Why have fear? And so on. So we'll get into that. But I want to say something. So some health inspectors came here the other day, had some coffee, right? And in the midst of a conversation, they were telling me how a lot of places here fail health inspections, have failed once, twice, third time they get closed. And I will never say the names of these businesses because that's not my place. But I will tell you, when you go into a business, if you do not see the health inspection certificate, be careful. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It may not be posted everywhere, but if you're a proud business owner and you pass the health inspection, you want it outside. I got it on the kitchen side and the bar side. I'll show you right now. It's just a heads up, be careful, man, because when he's telling me that, these are some places that people talk about. And I'm like, so I'm gonna show you this. I got one on this side, right behind the first TV. All right, there you go. Sanitario, Department of Health, FlipFlop, El Bate right here. And they come and check. Okay, so you gotta see that. And I got it on the other side, on the kitchen side as well. All right. You wanted to check because when I heard it, I'm like, damn. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you when I say this to you. ¿Tú puedes darme más, por favor? De Shiraz. I'm gonna. In some situations, it's not the owners. It's not the owners. I actually I spoke to a couple of people. It's the workers. The workers weren't doing their part they're supposed to do. And that's why I say if you have a business, you gotta be here 24/7 because of stuff like that. You not here and you got a business and they not, you tell them what to do. You tell them, hey, I need you to clean this. You gotta have that right, da da da. Which you really shouldn't have to tell nobody that, but it is what it is. You not here, your business get closed because they don't follow your directions. I actually had a supervisor of one of the businesses tell me straight up. I tell them all the time, clean this, clean that. So Department of Health walks in, I walk out because they're not listening. So be careful with that. All right. Just a FYI for you guys. You guys know I don't sit there and try to trash nobody, but hearing that situation, and like I said, most of the time it's not the owners, it's the workers. The owners aren't around, so the workers aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Let me catch up on these comments. Excuse me. Brooklyn GQ, what's good? He said one word, jabbed. Chance in the building, what's good with you, Chance? Douglas Anderson said, be back in my second home in a few days. Thinking about doing my first 6-month stint, Sosua, Santo Domingo, Punta, Cana. That's a good run right there. That's a good run. Get you a nice breakup in between city to city, 2 months here, 1 month there, whatever. That's a nice little run right there, bro. Polo in the building said, what up, G? Spence looked drained at the weigh-in. He looked weird, didn't he? Am I bugging about that? That's not the Spence I've seen. Spence likes to come to Sosua. Maybe Spence come down here, we'll have a little conversation. Hey, Spence, what happened? Yeah, Spence being Sosua. Sophia said, we thank you and your staff for the hospitality. I appreciate it, love. Definitely appreciate it. King Sam said, that's a huge reason why I eat your staff. No, listen, Sam has said it, and I will never tell you don't go to another business. You'll never hear me ever say that. Sam has said it, that's why he eats here 3 times a day, because it's very sanitary. I do everything different here. I have a good one. I do everything differently here. Now, you cannot drink the water anywhere, but I have a filtration system just to wash the vegetables. That's just something, the water's not very great here, okay? Cleanliness. I'll never forget. I think I told you guys the story. The first time, about 4 or 5 months ago, the health department just popped up out of nowhere. Someone called them on me. It was funny as hell. And I stood here like this and looked at the kitchen. Just gave a, and they were like this, we got this. I'm like, yeah. Like I said, I got OCD, so nothing can be dirty around me. But, you know, and my staff goes out their way. Like, if you hear sometimes if we don't got a lot of people here, you'll just see them randomly grabbing mops, going in the office, cleaning it, making sure everything around the freezer is clean. We do, you know, I can't give up all my secrets, but cleanliness is next to godliness. And the last thing any restaurant wants is someone to get sick. You never want that. That's a stain on your name. Dwight Wilkinson, what up? Genocide in the building, my bro Gene, what up? Just said failed inspection is not good for any business, especially. Yeah, no, definitely not. But like I said, it was a conversation in passing. They told me a couple of business names. I was like, okay, but I'm not gonna say those names. I'll put it out there, and I'm hoping those business owners go in their kitchen and check it out on themselves. But that's not my place to do that. I'm just letting people know you got to be careful. You know. Dwight, April, okay, that's what's up. EJ said, I purposely text them. Yeah, it's only going to one check. Look, don't worry about it. You will hear from your missus Monday afternoon. Just go read a book, take a walk. If you got a hammock, I'm going to post my hammock video. I fell on the floor, bust my head. Watch the replay of the fight last night. Don't stress. Monday afternoon, you'll get a hola baby, hola mi amor. But today she busy. I'm just saying. Gene, I don't understand. He had to prepare for the fight. It was a huge fight. It was a huge fight. Everybody know Crawford ain't no bust. It says it's true that Bailey's a yeah. Big shout to Kev. It's a rooftop lounge. I'm wishing him the best with that one. I will be checking it out. Looks really, really nice. So big shout to Kev and Bailey's. I will be checking his rooftop lounge out. I think they open up in 3 days. So I will be checking it out. Chance, he had the perfect plan and he was just on point. Seriously. Dwight, definitely look me up, brother. Gil, what's good with you, baby? Speak Spanish now in the building. So yeah, so back to what we're talking about. Fear. What do you fear? I'll tell you like this. I'll be 100% honest with you. I fear spiders. I have a fear of heights. My legs actually shake when I'm too high up. It's the weirdest thing. And I fear being regular, if that makes sense. Regular meaning I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be my own way. Other than that, I don't fear anything else. I don't fear failure. I don't fear humans. I don't fear aliens. These aliens is coming, y'all, so be ready for that. You heard about that, right? They coming. They getting us prepared. They preparing us for the new aliens. They coming. I don't fear aliens. Now, if the aliens look like spiders, Houston, we have a problem. I'm not going to be able to do it. I will fight an alien. But if they look like a spider, nah. I'm out. You on your own with that one, human race. Yeah, go to church. That's right, EJ. Go to church. Everybody just go to church. We in Sunday service now. When we done, y'all go to the actual building, say some prayers. You know what I mean? Do the 3 services. Like go to the Baptist church and do 3 services. My grandmother had me in there. First Baptist Church of Crown Heights. First service, second service. Like, how many services is there? Third service, night service. Like, oh man. I love God, but whoa, it's a little crazy. The Baptist church got like 17 services every Sunday. If you missed the first one, you better be at the next one. But yeah. So you can type right now what you fear, even if it's the smallest thing. Because the reason I'm talking about this, because what's that line? All we have to fear is fear itself. I kind of live by that mantra. Because at the end of the day, when you're worried about tomorrow, tomorrow hasn't happened yet. When you're stressing from yesterday, yesterday's already over. It happened already. So you're fearing what's done and what hasn't been done yet. Am I making sense right now? So why am I worried about tomorrow? I'm worried about today. Well, I'm gonna worry about yesterday. It happened already. The biggest thing is, and I have a friend of mine and my ex, whatever she is, she says, you just act like whatever that was didn't happen. Because it's over. It's already over. I can't change it. I can't go back and make it better or different. What I can do is move on. And it's like every day is kind of like you start from new. Hey, worrying about what happened yesterday is just, it's crazy. And then worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow, I don't live that way. I live for the moment, I live for the day. I tell you guys, plans are great. You can plan things out. You know, but like what is it? You want to hear God laugh, tell them about your plans? If you notice, a lot of my life has been a freestyle. I freestyle a lot of this shit. And I've been good at it. Because I realized you can jot your ideas down and your wants and needs and everything. It don't go the way you want it to go all the time. So what I do is I'm not afraid if it don't go my way, fix it again. I don't really have a plan B. All my plans are plan A's. And if the first plan A fails, I make another plan A. Because if you rely on a plan B, you're telling yourself you're not gonna make plan A succeed. You're preparing yourself for failure. Brandon said, fear rejection from Chicas. No, you don't. LJ, what's good with you? Oh, LJ, you got one? I ain't get one. Well, I just got the ones on you guys, and some of my friends hit me up, but no girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, no baby moms, none of that. I was like, wow, that's weird. Doug, oh, gracias. I haven't seen Jackson G either, but I spoke to him. He hit me up. I don't know if he's been on the YouTube, but Jackson G definitely hit me up. He probably been busy with life. Dwight said, how far are you, San Pedro? San Pedro is about 4 hours away, give or take, depending on which way you go. If you go the Nagua Highway, it's about 4 hours. If you go the long way, maybe 6. You're on the other side of the country. If you're in San Pedro, excuse me. Gil said, I know about grandma bringing me to church. Yeah. Listen. All right, so my mother went to a Presbyterian church in Jamaica, Southside Jamaica, Queens. But my grandmother went to a Baptist church. When my grandparents migrated from Macon, Georgia, they moved to Brooklyn first. So she got her church, First Baptist Church of Crown Heights. You can look it up. My grandmother ran the kitchen. She was high up in the hierarchy of the church, whatever. I forgot what they call them, excuse me. And a deaconess, whatever you want to call them. And she ran the choir and the kitchen. Now, my grandmother, well, we went to church with my grandmother, which I didn't despise it because I got to eat really good, but you're going to be there all day. We went to church with my grandmother. We were in Brooklyn. Remember, we lived in Queens. We was in Brooklyn at 6 a.m. Because my grandmother had to start the kitchen, get the cooking, got the catfish, got the grits, all the chicken, all the fried chicken. Then people come and eat, then go upstairs, get ready for church. And it looked small, like a small building. It was a huge church. Then first service. I usually try to sneak a little extra piece of chicken. I was a little fat kid. Sneak extra piece of chicken so I didn't have to go to first service. Get your ass in first service. Then it's break, go down, eat lunch. Everybody get ready for second service. Now, mind you, my grandmother's running the show as far as the kitchen and stuff and the choir, so she ain't going nowhere. So guess what? As her grandson, I ain't going nowhere. So we there all day. And there was no Uber back then, no smartphones. We was in church, hearing the holy word, 3 to 4 services. Then after that, you get not dinner, but like a late lunch. Then you go back, third service. Or some of the kids would sneak off and just go into Sunday school area, just chill over there because we heard the word twice already. We good. So it was an experience, and that, you know, I love my religion and all that, but being with my grandmother in 2 or 3 services was crazy. I was like, you know, but I think I had to go with my grandmother to church at least once a month. It was mandatory for all the grandkids. Load up in the Cadillac and go to church with grandma. So it is what it is. EJ said, I'm a boss player and a drummer. I do 3 services. I said, oh, man, you get paid, I hear you. So you over there doing it up, a 3-star, oh, man. I appreciate you. 3 services, Jesus. It was good times though. You know, Lance said my head banging. Hey, you was drinking. We was drinking yesterday. You tapped out kind of early. King Sam said Plan B pills, official tissue. I sell that. I have Plan B pills. I swear to God I do. Be careful says why only alien exists in the States while other places. Actually, I'll be seeing that on YouTube and stuff, videos of aliens everywhere. But you're right, America does make a big deal about aliens. Like it's weird. I think I told you guys the other day. I was reading something and it said you got 2 choices in this world in America: be gay or be racist. Like it's the only choice you got in America. I said I'll be racist. So America, you know, we always doing shit like that. But guys, type in right now while you're watching this, what do you fear? Because I got a response for you. You can tell me what you fear. I got a response for you. Hey, Brody, shout to you. I'm on live right now, brother. I cannot answer the phone. Let me text him real quick. Type in what you guys have fear of. Because I'm always curious to know what people fear. Because at the end of the day, to me, fear is something that you've told yourself you can't do, you won't do, you shouldn't do. And it's something that can be done. You're just afraid to do it. Now, I'm not talking about something illegal, obviously. Don't be like I'm afraid to rob a bank and I'm pep talking you into robbing the bank. Don't do that. We don't want that. But what do you fear? Because at the end of the day, fear is nothing but. Okay, come on. Fear is. I have nothing to fear but fear itself. It's. Some of you be like, oh, you know, I don't fear nothing in nobody. The reason being is, when it's my time, it's my time. So what am I fearful? At the end of the day. Hold on, here we go. Big shout to Brooklyn. Hey, Gil, you know what it is. That's how you've been there. Blame for the all-day experience, facts. Luzito, shout to you, appreciate that. Prophet of Rage said heights. I'm afraid of heights too. Obviously, I don't like flying, but I fly. When I go up high, I'm in a hotel or something, and I'm high, my legs actually shake. In Thailand, they got them high-ass escalators. I was holding on for dear life. I'm like, Steve was laughing at me. I'm like, bro, I really don't like heights like that. I've been on 5 roller coasters my entire life. 5 my entire life. And people had to force me to get on. Charlie, I said 5 my whole life. Charlie B said I fear losing my passport. That's a real fear. King Sam's, I fear the unknown. Yeah, but unknown is kind of everything. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow either. Height, yeah, I have a fear of heights. Chief said, I fear not. I fear not getting toast. Yo, Justice, you an asshole, bro. Shout out to my man Just, a.k.a. Toastgate. Excuse me, you an asshole, bro. That's my dude. Marcel, what's good with you? I'm watching you from Nevis. Where's Nevis? Shout out to you. Yeah, that's I think, all right, so out of my 2 big, like I said, I only fear 3 things. Fear spiders, I fear heights. But I've kind of overcame my fear of heights. It's just I do get nervous sometimes when I'm up high. I still get nervous. And like I said, fear being regular. Meaning I fear not being who I was meant to be, if that makes sense. But fear of spiders will never go away. I don't care, big spider, little spider, daddy long legs, whatever it is. Have a good one, Marv. It will never go away. So I don't care. I had someone tell me, you too big to be scared of a little spider. I said, that spider got more than 4 legs. I'm good. What's that? The new joints?
No, that's the new thing. Independent thinker, you say you do your own thing.
Facts. So I made to show me a shirt, independent thinking. That's all real shit. Have a good one, baby. Gotta do your own thing. Yeah, yo, Toastgate was fun. All goodies to have a fear from falling from high up. Well, if you're not high up, you won't fall. Message. Oh, St. Kitts, shout to you, bro. Okay, shout to St. Kitts. Yes, the new drink at FlipFlop, do say punch. Jesus. They were drinking that all last night and up in here watching the fight. Do say punch. And I got a new off menu item. I'll show you guys in a minute. So I get on a roller coaster, but I don't even try to defeat my fear. I've done it because, you know, someone calling you a sucker and all that. I did it. That shit, I don't know. Douglas said, I fear getting back to my room and finding out that the waitress didn't give me my Fiesta wings. That is a big fear. I understand that. Brandon, I'm going to be in this in 2 weeks. Hey, I'll be here. Pull up. I'll be here. Yeah, I know St. Kitts is nearby. Yes. No, I'll be here, bro. I'm not be traveling, but I'll be here. I'll be here. When I'm not here, if I'm not traveling, I'm usually shopping for the ball. But I'll be here. Marissimo in the building, what's good? I go to amusement parks. Like, I think my last time married, when I was married, me and my wife took my daughter and my son to Great Adventures. I let them get on all the rides, and I was sitting there chilling with some food. Got my beer and some, I think that's beer and food. I was chilling. Now let me guys show you the new off-menu item. As we talk, type in what fears you have. There we go. Gracias. Perfect. So, dun, 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 dun. Some of you guys have asked me for this. I said no, but I thought about it. I also said no to grits when I first opened. I think the first 6 months I didn't do breakfast. Then when I started doing breakfast, the first year my guys were like, gotta get grits. I said no. And I got grits, and I'm the grit king. You guys asked me about this. I said no, but I decided to do it. It is an off-menu item. So it's not on the menu, but you can order it. I actually have my new menu. I put more stuff on the menu, but I try to keep my menu a little bit simple so it doesn't get, when a business has too many items on the menu, I don't think it's not made with love, if that makes sense to you. So I try to keep the menu condensed, simple, get what you want. We got the pasta on the menu, the steak and eggs and all that. So you look at it. But off-menu item. Off-menu item. There we go. Chopped cheese. The FlipFlop chopped cheese. I decided to do it. It's really good too. Now I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but oh, this is good. Oh, that cheese melted everywhere. FlipFlop chopped cheese. Bro, this is hitting for real. You guys asked me a million times. I said, you know what? Let me do it. Being here, we got options. Another one, chopped cheese. And they did it exactly how I showed them to do it, and it's perfect. So you can order chopped cheese, and it's not on the menu though. You order it though. They know what it is. I told my staff everything what it is. I'll take one more bite. We get back to the show. That is delicious. That is delicious. I'm not just saying that. It's good. No. Psst. You put something aluminum, papel de aluminum. No, papel. The aluminum. Your boy come in. This was. Sorry, that was good, man. Chopped cheese at FlipFlop Sports Bar in Sosua. Charlie B said them shrimp and grits is better now. So the grits hitting all. Hey, look. The funny thing is, I told you guys I was in the kitchen. My grandmother's a kid at church. And in the church kitchen, fish, fried chicken, grits, collard greens. I was there while she was making this pony out here. The kiddo come in all these things. Gracias. So we got it now. It's just not on the menu. So, but you can order it. And then the grits, like I was watching her cook the grits. I was in the kitchen. Well, I was a little fat kid, so I was always in the kitchen when she was cooking. Watching her make the fried chicken. The only thing about my grandmother, and this is a lot of Southern people, some of you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. I think like I don't know if it's true. I'm not gonna try it at my restaurant, obviously. I think Southern people think that cooking oil is like wine. The more aged the oil is, the better it is. Cause my grandmother kept her a big old can of old oil. I ain't gonna lie about it. And I think she must have used that oil, maybe changed the oil once a year. I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. God forgive me if I'm wrong. And I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm not saying you did it. I just know that old can of oil was up there a long time. Maybe she emptied it out and I didn't see it. I don't know. But man, my grandmother used some oil. And that old can sat in that corner all the time. I thought about it later as I got older. I was like, man, what's up, baby?
That was I know exactly.
Yeah, that old can of oil sitting there right here. You go right here. Homie from Alabama. You know, some of y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Yep. That old can of oil. That can, it was never a new can. It might have been new oil, but it was never a new can. Yep. And it sat right there. It's like a wine barrel or something. Like, you gotta use this barrel right here. Yep. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Dirty Work, he said, bring one next month, bro. Trust me, man. If you're gonna be there when I get there, I'll bring one. Cause we land in Miami real quick. Yeah, that's why this is really good. Nathaniel Real, what's good with you, baby? As we said, did I not? Was that you that gave that? I don't remember. I remember people asking for it. A few people, if it was you, thank you, brother. But a few people did hit me up. Hey, chopped cheese. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Jay Lex said, what it, man? You gotta look it up, baby. You gotta look it up. It became a big thing on the East Coast of New York. I think it started in the Bronx. It became a big thing. I just decided to do it. So let me try it. Douglas, I heard of chopped cheese, but never had one, never saw one. The Sasquatch of sandwiches. He said the Bigfoot of sandwiches. Facts, right? Charlie, a can of Crisco. There you go. Strain oil. Y'all know what I'm talking about. One for fish and one, hey, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, he's the homie from Alabama. He said, first thing he said was, yeah, I'm from Bama. There you go. She's the reason I know how to cook grits so well, because of her, the grits. So at the end of the day, it wasn't magic the way I do the grits. I just learned from Gussie from Macon, Georgia. Yes, my grandmother's name was Gussie. That's a whole Southern name. And she's from Macon, Georgia. So I learned from her. Even my fried chicken, not the wings, the way I fry chicken. I learned that from her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, like I said, SV, appreciate you, brother. If it was you who first mentioned it, thank you very much. When you come down, your first chopped cheese is on me, my brother. I definitely appreciate that. But like I said, I know it was mentioned. If you did, you might have mentioned it first, and I know people hit me. Hey, I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Then I thought about it. You know what? I got my menu ready. I added more items to the menu. I could do, I gotta have my off menu items. So I said, let me do a chopped cheese off menu. I'm gonna add 2 more off menu items. I'm trying to create something new. Just so you see the menu. If you want something different, I got the off menu items. So yeah, definitely. At the end of the day, a lot of you guys ain't typing in your fears, but it's cool. You ain't gotta get all emotional with me. I know some of y'all don't want to tell your deepest, darkest secrets. It's cool. But it's cool. Make sure I hit that Cash App too. I lost a lot of money on Spence last night. I'm highly upset. If I made a bet for $50, I'm only sending $49.99. I swear. $49.99. I'm in protest, so I'm holding my penny. He just said my grandmother ain't the only one with a country name. Her name is Johnny May. Oh, that's country. Yeah, there you go. That's country. Yeah, my grandmother named Gussie. Here's the wild part. My grandfather name, my uncle name, and my cousin's name is Etheridge. Etheridge. It was Etheridge, then Etheridge Jr., we called him Jr., then my cousin Etheridge Junie. So at the end of the day, yeah. So yeah, the Southern names is real. Give me a second. The Southern names is real. I make sure that Cash App. I'm broke out here. Now I'm please send me some money. Now I'm begging. I need money. Spence done messed me up. Spence done messed me up, bro. So, Halloween. Just a quick thing about Halloween. Got some great surprises. If you staying at the villa too, we got an extra party prior to the main party. So if you stay at the villa, you have another party prior to the main party. There we go. Don Burke, what's up, my brother Don? Big shout out to Don, man. I'll tell you a funny story about Don. Don has I want to say a Sosua in Vivo page. That's him. His. Does promo and stuff for a lot of businesses. I saw Sosua in Vivo, and I had met Don previously, and he was like, "Yeah, you do pretty good with your promo." I was like, "Yeah, but I'm always like extra stuff because you never know." And I hit Don. I DM'd Don, and Don didn't get back to me for like 3 months. Don won't respond to my DM. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So one day I went again and was like, yo, you're not gonna respond to my DM? Like, I'm hitting you up. He was like, yo, I never saw this message. The whole time I'm like, damn, he don't want to mess with me. Now me and Don talk every day. So shout out to the bro. Big shout out to you, Don. Definitely a lot of the good stuff you guys see. Videos, logos, stuff like that. That's my guy Don right there. So shout out to him. Polo said all the different greases mixed in. Yeah. Speaking of outfit, roaches and snakes. Oh man, you couldn't live in my neighborhood because there was roaches everywhere and a lot of the homies were snakes. You know what you said, right? A lot of roaches and a lot of the homies were snakes. So shout out to my man Lance. Someone was complaining about my boat prices for the events and stuff like that. Here's what I'm gonna say. First off, the price has been the same for 4 years. Number one, I haven't changed the price one time. Number two, you get what you pay for. I got a couple guys doing boat parties. They do great boat parties. It's dope. I provide a VIP service. Unlimited beer, unlimited food. No one else can do that. I don't care who they are. No one else can do it. We literally have run out of beer, and people go, yo, there's no more beer. And I go, look. And there's a boat flying to us with cases of beer. I get deliveries on the ocean. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, if you don't want to spend the money to come to a party, don't. Because everyone else is spending their money to come, and then no one ever says, man, I didn't enjoy myself. It's not worth the money. Not one person ever said that in the history of my parties. So at the end of the day, you guys that say, oh, prices are high, whatever, go to the other party. That's $50. Go to that party and see what happens when things run out. Also, the entertainment levels. I be seeing some dope parties, but my entertainment level's on a whole nother level. So, you know, not gonna compete with nobody. I'm just saying, you get what you pay for. My proof is in the pudding. You've seen what I do. So if you don't want to pay for the party, don't. There's plenty of other parties you can go to. P-Man said, got a question. When I arrive as a Sosua tomorrow, where should my first stop be? Well, P-Man, what I've been told by the gentleman and scholar, Bo Rakes, that your first stop should be FlipFlop. And I will be here waiting your arrival. Blame it on my boogie, shout to you. If you're good didn't have May in her name, was she really from the South? Facts, right? So, believe it or not, my grandmother's name is Gussie, but her name didn't have May in it, but they called her Gussie May. Her legal name didn't have May in it though. But her sisters all had May in their names. That's why I said that's funny. And her mother had May in her name, so yeah. Charlie B, I said yellow steps on the beach, there you go. Said my grandaunt is named Hattie, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm telling you. We know the southern names. We know them. Dennis said, Greg, can you and I go to the sports? Yeah, definitely. Pull up. I told you I'll take you over there. It's right down the block. Oh, I'm sorry. It's right down the block. RH said, messing with those guys from Texas. Yeah, that's expense too, bro. I don't see my cash app going off. Blade Runner said, how many SOA has? Let me tell you something, Blade Runner. When I haven't been in years, but when I used to go to Macon, Georgia with the family, we had our family reunions, go to Pompano Beach. Damn near everybody was named Hattie, Essie, it was Anime, all that. So yeah, they all remember. My family is originally from Macon, Georgia. Then they spread out. Some went to New York, some went to Florida. Then Savannah too. I have a lot of family in Savannah, and but Macon, Georgia was the home base for my family's name. My grandmother and grandfather, their families were from Georgia, Macon, Georgia. They met, and now the family just grew and grew and grew. But the majority spread out to New York, Savannah, Georgia, Florida. Now, throughout time, I'm sure people spread out other places, but the base of my family was in Pompano Beach, New York, and Macon and Savannah. John Burke, appreciate you, Hermano. Appreciate you. Blame us. She said, if I can step on, I ain't scared of it. Teeth, what's good? He said, what up, Flip? Jamaica Queens in the house. You already know. Big shout out to Jamaica Queens. And the Douce Punch, yes. So you get you a chopped cheese and a Douce Punch. Now, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll heat the other piece up later, but while it's still hot, I'm hungry. This is actually my breakfast. I ain't eat yet. I was here doing some running around. Now melted cheese. Now, you guys saw the picture of the wings of chicken and waffles? In waffles? Oh man. I finally got a picture with the chicken. I was like, why I ain't never get a picture of chicken inside? Latif, I went to Springfield Gardens High School. Springfield Gardens. Hey, Reg, I'm glad you like them heat wings, man. So far, everybody love them. Paula said, my biggest fear losing another child to the streets. Grandma Rosalie, listen, I'll tell you something, Polo. And I told you guys. My grandmother said something one time that I didn't realize till later on in life. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm not, man. How you doing? Be good. She said she had to bury her son, her oldest son. And then my uncle had passed away. My other uncle had passed away. And she said, no, my kids are supposed to bury me. Her exact words. My kids are supposed to bury me. I never understood that. Then I realized we're supposed to bury, our kids supposed to bury us. We're not supposed to bury our kids. The way the world works is we get old, we pass, our kids put us in the ground. Not the other way. So that's a big fear of mine as well, Polo. You never want to lose a child. So I understand that. And like I said, when she said that, you know, as a kid, I'm like, what you mean kids supposed to bury you? That's the natural order of things. Our kids are supposed to put us in the dirt. All right, I'm done. Last bite. Last bite, I swear. It's not even just that I did it, that I did it good. I swear, I've eaten more. All I've eaten the past probably week and a half is chopped cheese and heat wings. Because as you guys know, or you might not know, everything on that menu, I have to eat 6 times before I put it on the menu. 6. Everybody has to do it and get it right. And yes, oof, that's good. All right, back to the day. I'm sorry, guys. A1J in the building. What's good? Oh, goody sitting in boats still running. Hey, are you kidding? Bro, you know how much it costs to gas these motherfucking boats? Excuse me, these boats? Jesus. Dirty Worker said the first stop should always be flip-flops or check in. You first get your spot right, then come. Facts. I got a lot, shout out to y'all. I got a lot of people come in before they even check in. But sometimes you can't check in until later if you got an early flight. Welcome to bring your bag, put it right back here, you good. It is what it is. So yeah, you know, there's expenses. I don't think some guys go, oh, he's just trying to make money. Listen, if you ever paid any mind, when I say more at the door, that's because you've messed up my numbers. And when you pay me that money, I just buy more shit. I buy more beer, more alcohol. Who the hell does $1 bar? This guy. $1 bar, beer everywhere, and I'm selling Hennessy until it runs out for $1. No one else could do that. You know why I do it? Because I just love, hey, you know what? Got some little extra money left over, some bottles. Dollar Casamigos. $1 Hennessy. It goes fast, but it's $1. Gotta appreciate the little things, because what a lot of people don't realize, I lose a lot of money by not taking commission, by not doing a lot of stuff, by getting you a discount on my connections. I don't live for commission, so that's not my thing. So I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, you owe me. I get offered commission every day. Villas, hotels. I'll be like, no, just when you say Paradise Life, or it's my people's, give them, you know, what you would have given me, take that off their bill. I'm good with that. And for those who know me, know that's how I am. Now, if I take all these commissions, I'll be rich. But will my name be good? I don't think so. Well, I wouldn't feel good about it, at least. Need to stop by the shack with the chicks in the back. Yeah, it was Bronx that started the chopped cheese. I just know it spread everywhere. Fried rice with heat wings. There you go. Bertha. Y'all believe it or not, Bertha's a big name down south. I had about 3 aunts named Bertha. Brooklyn Joey, what's good with you, baby? James Jose, what up? Luzito, they had a good baseball team, and we had a good football team, just a small football team. Our basketball team was pretty decent. My freshman year, after that, kind of sucked. Yeah, them creep cans suck. Mavs in the building. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate you, by the way. Mavs will be at the Halloween 2023. He'll be there. Big shout to Mavs, man. That's my really good dude. Really good dude. Diesel said, visit Times Square 2 weeks ago, stayed at the Crown Plaza worth every penny. Yeah, you get what you pay for. I'm doing VIP shit. I'm trying to make sure. And if you guys ever been to my parties, you see me, I'm sweating, running around, make sure everybody good. I actually got people tell me, sit down, G. Everybody's having a good time. I'm like, nah, I can't sit. I gotta make sure shit is flowing. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't see much doing creek can because I don't be looking for it. But a couple of people got caught out there doing it. Vito said, what up, Vito? Said, what up, Flip? Was just there this January. I'll be back soon. Try to mumble. So, hey, let me tell you something. Shout to the whole DMV. Shout to my man Glenn. Put me on to the mumble sauce. Believe it or not, the heat wings is my biggest seller right now. That mumbo sauce, I sell mumbo wings. Anybody from the DMV area just come to here and get mumbo wings. So shout to y'all guys for that. I appreciate that. Vito, we got the 10th annual, I think it's the 10th year right here. 10th or 11th year. The big Halloween event, man. Halloween weekend. It's going to be big. Hit me up. I'll send you all the information. Halloween is a movie, man. I'm just glad you guys come through, show love. I appreciate it. Big shout out to my cousin. I think he got the sneakers I sent him. I hope he did. Sent him some kicks. Yeah, Vito, hit me. I'll send you all the information, brother. Well, Dennis, I've never seen it here. The creep camp mainly goes for looking at chicks. Chicks is there eating and chilling. They're not walking around working, man. So it's a different vibe in flip-flop. But yeah, I don't really rock with that. So hopefully, and a lot of the guys who do it know I don't rock with it. So I don't think they take a chance and mess around with me. So it's all good. But yeah, Halloween's gonna be a movie. I'm sorry, I meant to go on the thing real quick. Oh yeah, I posted in the community saying that chicken in waffles. Really, really good. ¿Qué pasó con él? ¿Está bien? No, cocina. Oh, okay. Cambia de silla. Oh, okay. Hold on. Y'all can hit the emails up. One second. Too hot over there?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I just wanted to just
That's cool. Come over here, bro. I almost forgot my email just now. Jesus. Appreciate you too, brother. Same to you, brother. 1 second. There we go. Yes, hit the email up. Cash app right there. So hit that like button, y'all. We had 80 cents in here, only 50 cent likes. So yeah, like I said, we talking about fear, but the Spence fight was like I said, you guys got anything you fear? Type it in. We'll talk about it. Chopped cheese on deck, off menu item. But the Spence fight was crazy because Spence kept going to the body, and I was like, every time he went to the body, he got punched in the face. I'm like, that don't make no, like, stop going to the body. Todd Banks live in the building. Shout to TMZ Todd. You know, I know a lot of famous people. He's one of them. He don't invite me none to the famous parties, but he come and buy some beer, so he good. What up, Chew? Hit me up, ball on a budget. What up, Chew? Hit me up, brother. Bro, not just that. He kept going. He was doing double body shots. And every time he did it, he's down here. Crawford said, whap, right in his face. And I'm like, stop going for the body. Stop, like, I felt like Mick and Rocky. Stop it. Don't do it for the body no more. Bro, every single time he went for the body, he got punched right in his face, dead on in his face. He was bleeding by the second round. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, that body shot I did, take that out. Let's change the game plan. I'm literally saying, like, what the fuck? Dude, it was a weird fight for me because I expected a very competitive fight. Nah, Ty, I don't want to see no rematch. Nope. It's over. Spence lost, let's move on. And I hope they did not have a rematch clause. I hope, because Crawford need to go fight the Charlos. He need to go fight a couple other guys. So once Crawford beats one of the Charlos, I say, well, I'm sorry, my boy Reed, he was saying it. Put him in the top 15 all time. Remember, everybody was dodging Bud for a long time. I'm trying to see that comment. I can't see that comment. Dennis said Crawford a tank. It's gonna be hard. Will they meet a? Will they, yeah, they won't meet the same catch weight. Daryl said you reach out to each. Yeah, that shit was crazy. CAB, do they have a rematch clause? Because it was Spence that went on Twitter and said let's do a rematch. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see a part two. I'm telling you, unless Spence gonna sit there and my hand is itching. Is it dirty? That means I'm about to get some money. Oh, there is one. Okay, I don't want to see a rematch. I would say let Crawford go have two other fights before. I don't want to see a rematch. And I'm a Spence fan. That fight was terrible. But like I said, I was torn because I'm a Crawford fan too. So I'm only mad I lost bread, but still at the same time, I still rock with Crawford. Says Spence may never get the type of draw again. That's why he want the rematch. Yeah, he may never get that type of draw again. Chris Noah, what's good? Say Flip. What are the dates? The dates for Halloween are the 26th to the 30th. The weekend of the 26th. Friday the 27th, the boat party, Battle of the Boats, is FlipFlop Sports Bar versus Rumba. All in fun, Battle of the Boats. And we might be adding some other businesses to it. Then the mansion party on Saturday, Paradiselyfe Mansion Party. Then the ATVs and party on the river on Sunday. So definitely get with me, hit me up for info. Jenna said there's talk of a Crawford versus Thurman. I think he'll destroy Thurman. GMT Trap, what up GMT? What's good with you? I think he'll destroy Thurman. I like Thurman, but Thurman kind of fell off. A chick, who's that boxing chick? She just said she can fight Thurman at 154. Just this morning she said it. Oh, it's going to be a movie, man. It's going to be crazy. I mean, I don't got to talk to people in this chat right now to tell you how crazy it gets. And every year I try to make it better and better and better. Got some surprises, though. Got some real surprises. Real shit. And I appreciate you, dirty workers, always pulling up. Always in the building. But like I said, I can't wait for the cruise. My first cruise, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun for real. Ray Loyal in the building. Wait a minute, Ray Loyal. Ray Loyal in the building. So don't forget, Ray, make sure you post that link, please. Get right. Paradiselyfe, Get Right Clean Team. My brothers. That's their company with my company, the collab. The new one. Purple Label. It's the new. We still got the regular fragrance. We got the ladies' fragrance as well. I don't know if they still got the red. I'm not sure. But the new Purple Label. I'm just saying. If we ain't doing big things, who is? That smell good too. Really good. What's up, man? That smell really good too. I don't even know, Dennis. I don't pay attention to that. Was it Alicia Bumgarner that said it? I don't know. Someone said it this morning. It was said this morning. I was just strolling through, and I was like, man. She said, literally, she just said, I'll fight Thurman at 154. Not saying he's a bum, but I can outbox him. I was like, oh man. Lance Williams in the building. There's a rematch clause. Spence has 30 days. I don't want to see a rematch. I'll be honest with you. There goes that link right there. I don't want to see a rematch. Spence let me down. For real. Uncle Rob, what's good with you? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I really don't want to see a rematch. Oh, I want to give a big shout. To the group of guys. I'm going to just say it like that. They came in yesterday, but my man paid their bill. That were trying to sneak liquor in the businesses and got caught having fake money. What are you doing? Weird. Guys, travel, have fun. Don't do stupid shit. But Ty, all right. I didn't know there was a rematch clause. Because here's my thing. Here's my thing about rematch clauses. I don't want a rematch clause because I'm going in to win. I'm going in to win. So I don't want a rematch clause. If I lose, fuck it. I got to earn my way back to the top. That's me, though. That's how I thought it was done. Enough is enough. Spencer hurt my feelings, too. I was going crazy. I was yelling at the screen, telling him to stop taking body shots. Every time he did a double, he did a left right to the body, Crawford was like, boop. That's why his face was so bloody. That was just from the body shots. He was on boom, boom. And Crawford said, right in his face. I'm like, stop taking the body shots, fam. You're not good at this. Stick to what you know. Big Daddy Stovepipe, what's good with you? Nah, not joking, man. Yeah, definitely clowns. Fake dollars, bro. Yes, I saw Charlo get slapped by a plant. Also saw Charlo's wife beating up a chick in the parking lot. You know what? From that fight last night, I can say Crawford's levels ahead. From that fight last night. You know, market? Maya, the market. And then, he got what? Yeah, you might have to do it again. I'm gonna say, I might have to do it again, though. No.
¿Qué más te preguntas si se le puede dar comida al señorita de la plaza?
También. Okay. No problem. Da una agua Coca-Cola también. And that's why I love my staff. They always see me feeding people. And so we got a different security guard here. And I haven't had a chance to ask him if he's hungry. I did last week, not this week. And the first thing they said is, hey, you want to give some food to security? Yeah. Give him a water and a Coke too. He's working. He got to eat. Yeah, all goody, man. That stuff like that, man, it eggs me. Because I was actually there when they tried to sneak out. We was at Rumba. They tried to sneak bottles. It was like 10 of them or something like that. They all tried to sneak bottles in the Rumba. And dude was like, yo, what are you doing? So they got rid of them. So I saw that. Shout out to Double A. He tapped me. He was like, you see this shit? I'm like, bro, you going into a business. Why would you bring liquor in there? That's just weird. But then I get a phone call the next, like, couple nights later. Oh, they got the homies was giving fake money out. I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. Then I have a friend that knows him. And I was like, man, guys are crazy. Vito said, bro, I pause, forgive me. But that Crawford versus Spence fight was weird. Yeah, it was, bro. I'm telling you, it was weird. It didn't make no sense to me. It seemed like Spence was just not himself. But he lost, so it is what it is. Beach Viking in the building. What's good? Diesel said, no parent want dirt in their child's face. That's facts on that, Diesel. Ignacio, what's good with you? Said, what's up, Greg? Going to the Sioux and not going to flip-flop is like you never went to the Sioux. I appreciate that. World favorite flip-flop. I appreciate that, brother. Geronimo, what's good? Good afternoon to you. I don't deal with that. My staff knows, we know how to deal with money. So as far as fake money goes, I don't deal with that. But, just stuff like that is just, at the end of the day, that brings a bad name to travelers. Thank you, Chris. If you wouldn't do that at home, don't do it on travel. And you're actually creating, is that kind of like an international crime, honestly, if you think about it. Todd said, hate to talk conspiracy in the Spence car accident. Remember that accident where the Ferrari spent around? I don't know how he survived that, but he said he was asleep. When you sleep, your body doesn't tense up. But, man, that fight last night was very disappointing. Even if Spence was going to win that fight, Crawford was going to win that fight, I expected a better fight from Spence. Like, if it went to a decision, you had nothing, great fight, good shit, Crawford won. But Crawford knocking him down 3 times and then tearing his ass up, I felt the way about that one. I felt the way. I felt the kind of way the way he got beat. Like he got whooped, put like that. They say he got whooped like he stole something. He got whooped like he stole something. Show of hands, press 2 if you play pickleball. Because I'm looking at this shit and it's weird as hell. Press 2 if you play pickleball. I'm curious, see how many people watch the channel play pickleball. It's like badminton, tennis, and racquetball all in one. Rob, my Giants looking good. I'm happy right now. I can't wait for the season to start. Football is back, as you guys know. Real sports ball, 5 TVs, 5 games on at a time. Get here. Make sure your team is on. I'm excited. I'm excited for the football season. Enough is enough. I'm telling you, man. He got beat up, man. He got beat up.
Yeah.
What's good, Brody? What's good with you, baby? Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? How's everything going, bro?
Everything good, man. Chilling out.
The boys wanted me to a big president. Big. I gotta get the beer to get that shit in my stomach.
All good.
You know?
How you feeling now?
It's not better, man. I can't even. It was hot, cold, sweaty up. Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Ain't something bad.
And then Desiree came. They got some shit that made me feel better. It looked like some shit to go in the IV, but she just jumped that shit.
Yeah. Oh, good to see you, my dude.
Oh yeah, bro. Y'all, the thing is going up to 5 boxes.
I got whatever you need. Don't worry about it.
The boys want me to bring them some back, and I got to take them some wings and shit back.
I got it.
Yeah.
Before you, I'm gonna take care of it before you leave. I'll make sure. I'm gonna be off the live in a little while.
Okay.
Todd Banks, be quiet about the Eagles. Shout to the Eagles, but it's the Giants year this year.
Oh.
I don't want to hear my man Brody here. Big Brody's a Jets fan.
Ooh.
Don't think I forgot.
Ooh.
They got Aaron Rodgers though, so we're gonna see. But here's one thing I'm gonna give the Jets. I'm gonna give the Jets, the lowly, non-winning Jets. I'm gonna give them something.
Oh.
They had the defensive rookie of the year and the offensive rookie of the year.
Well, that's life.
The same year.
That's life.
That's crazy.
That's life.
That tells you right there they're looking pretty good there.
We're doing something.
Let's not give them the championship just yet. Until I see Aaron Rodgers in pantyhose commercials, I don't know. If you know, you know. Joe named it.
Yeah.
Oh, CAB say you never played. But yeah, it's bro. I'm watching it on ESPN. We're not watching it, but it's on ESPN right now. Big Daddy Stovepipe. Everybody, I love that name. Every Cowboys fan plays pickleball. How about that? Well, yeah, Jets online is something to be desired, but they got Aaron Rodgers, man, at the end of the day. And they got some weapons. So, you know, I'm actually looking. We played them this year. Every 4 years, the Giants just play each other. So we play them this year. I'm excited to see what it is.
It's going to be crazy, man. We're going to take care of the Giants, man. My man's doing a lot.
Brody, whenever you ready, you got my number.
We'll do it.
I don't want no excuses. You know I'm a gambler, man. We do what it do.
This looks good. I'm taking this. I'm taking this.
Big shout out my man, Big Brody over here.
Give me the wings and this rice.
Niner gang, yeah. Shout out to the Niners, man. If y'all can keep a quarterback, y'all might win a Super Bowl. Damn. I swear to God, the 49ers got the worst luck.
Buffalo, no heat.
If y'all could keep a quarterback in the playoffs, y'all win the Super Bowl. I swear, I think, and shout to Philly, they did their thing. But I think the 49ers with a quarterback wins that game, NFC Championship game. Oh, the Jets Giants is Halloween weekend? So I get to party and watch my team win? Jesus Christ. I get to party all weekend and then watch my team win.
It's enough.
So you know what? Halloween weekend has changed. As soon as the party at the river is over, Jets Giants every TV. That's it right here, FlipFlop. Fuck it. I didn't really realize that. But you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Brody over here booking a flight right now.
It'd be easier to go to New York for the game. I'll beat my jersey.
Can you imagine them tickets? How much the tickets gonna be though?
It's crazy, right?
Jesus. I was trying to go to the Miami game, But my man want to go to the Giants Raiders, so I gotta see.
What's that?
Oh man.
Yeah, so you call it.
Well, they said Purdy's better. They said Purdy's better right now. But you know, at the end of the day, for some reason, every time they get in the playoffs, they lose all their quarterbacks. It's like the curse of the quarterbacks. I'm gonna call it the curse of Kaepernick. How's that for a conspiracy? Curse of Kaepernick. Let's see this. Don't forget that chopped cheese. Oh yeah. Also, Halloween, hit me up for Halloween. Definitely, it's going down. And you know, my last word to you guys before I get out of here. I didn't realize it was Halloween either, but it's gonna be dope. That means as soon as we done partying, I'm right here in my seat, watching the game. No, I ain't changed the itinerary. Just after the party on the river, I'm going to flip-flop to watch Giants versus Jets. And remember, we go to the ATVs early. What is that? Is that a 4 o'clock game? No matter what, it's a 1 o'clock game. We'll be back by. I can come back by then. It is what it is. Chris said he dodged the pup list, but I ain't a crazy rusher to come back. As long as he's recovered, and he didn't need Tommy John surgery, that'd have kept him out for a year and a half. As long as he's recovered. Don't worry about it. We good. We gonna be on 8. I'm like, rum. Eat some chicken. See y'all later. I'll be like this. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy yourself. I'm going to the game. Nah, it's all good. We'll figure it out. But that's definitely something gonna make my Halloween weekend even better. As soon as the river party's over, come right here watching my Giants whoop on those Jets like Bud whooped on Spence.
Still talking about that. We'll see. We'll see.
But guys, look, like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful Sunday. Even though only you guys and a couple of my friends say Happy Father's Day. I'm not Dominican, but it's still Dominican Father's Day.
Oh.
I haven't gotten out one phone call, one text from anybody else. If you can't reach your lady, remember, it's Father's Day. Her phone doesn't work. You will hear from her tomorrow afternoon. Shout out to you. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more. It's like Valentine's Day. If you can't reach